Okay, so we're now here in the Poblano district of Medellin and we're off to see Ana and Alvaro. Let's go see if he's home. Hello, Alvaro.
How are you?
Very well, how are you?
Welcome.
Good to see you. Gracias.
Okay.
Thanks for having us.
We live in a city that has a very tragic history. We're actually trying to get out of this horrible history that we're recognized by. All the narcotics and all the war for narcotics, which is like an incredible trauma for the citizens of this city, and all the conflict and all the terrorist attacks. And so for that we have many children who have been through a very traumatic situations. I mean, we have a lot of children that do not even have a place to call home.
The country today is very open to help socially because of the peace that the government signed recently.
When you're a business, when you have to think in sort of business terms, you have to think about the participants in your programs in a different way. You have to think about your programs in a different way, and in ways that are more efficient and more effective, and that ultimately reach greater impact.
Dibuja Aguja search to solve basically two problems. One is empowering and support, economic support for women in very difficult situations and in very poor neighborhoods. And we're working right now with 8 women. We've been working with them for 3 years. And the second one works with children that are victims of conflict or forced displacement or family abuse or illness, and we developed these workshops with psychologists to help them come through their fears and help them regain the hope in their lives. And through these workshops they develop this character that helps them through the fears and helps them through their problems. This drawing is called the Fear Eater. And the Fear Eater, they develop it and then they draw it through the workshops, and then we take them to the women, and these women have the amazing ability to make them come true. So here you can see one of the creations. This is actually a drawing made come true. And then the doll is taken back to the children, which have no idea this is going to happen, and through the end of the workshop we give them the doll. So it's the first time they have an actual realization that a dream can come true, but also it's a character that helps them through their fears. This helps the community because it works with people that have been victim of the whole system, and we're trying desperately to change the history of our city and not be around the drama of the narcotics and the crime and the violence and the terrorist attacks and everything that surrounds Colombia and Medellin.
Okay, my name is Catalina Quintana and I'm a lawyer. I give legal advice for startups. The niche I'm feeling is the startups. Sometimes when they start, they are not aware of the legal risks. So I try to advise these risks so they could mitigate them, because one of the things that I enjoy the most is helping the people, talking to people, meeting with others, and also learning from the others. Because I think in this startup mood, everyone's so opening a business, being risky, because to open a business you have to have a little bit of risk. So it's so nice when you could help to mitigate or to lower that risk, and to learn about people that are very they're open to start something from zero and they make it very big, and that if you're part of that, you feel very happy because you're helping them to grow in every sense. So it's nice. That's why I do what I do. I like it.
My name is Sophia Redford and I'm the Director of Communications at Fundación Capital. At its heart, at Fundación Capital, we are trying to end poverty. basically the big picture of where we're going. And for us, we seek to end poverty through the lens of financial inclusion and economic citizenship. So that means that when someone has the assets, be those human assets, financial assets, productive assets, to define their own future, they can choose if they want to invest that in their child's education, in healthcare. They can survive, a bad harvest. They can survive a health accident. So for us, by using the lens of finance, it allows people to kind of define their own path out of poverty and how they want to move forward. Poverty is a huge problem. Poverty is a problem that you measure in the millions and the billions of individuals. So for us, in all of our work, we look for scale. We look for projects that can reach scale and that have the potential to reach millions and billions of individuals and help them on this path forward and out of poverty. So we work with partnerships, we work with governments, we work with stakeholders, and we always work with the end user, the client, the participant in all of these. Our work is iterative. It's based on a lot of research and participation and going to the field and saying, what problems are you facing? What solutions and resources do you have in your community? Hey, we put this together. Does that make sense to you? Does this work for you? Is that something that you understand? No? Okay, let's go back and try it again. So for us, it's a work across kind of all levels of the spectrum, starting in the field, with lessons learned from the people who best know their situation and who best know their capabilities, all the way up to working with international partners and with governments to design projects that can be implemented at a policy level, at a country level, and sort of starting with the pilot and then scaling up from there.
We decided to build this company around the creativity and the power of creativity to change the world. We want to grow our base. We want to be sustainable business for many women, and not just in Colombia. We want to be around the world. We need to build businesses that are made by the community and helping the community. So that's what we're aiming to in this whole process.
Companies in Colombia are starting to also invest in this social sector. So I think it's something very positive for the country. Not also signing, but also everything that's coming before that.
In all of my work throughout my career, it's been a question of what are we doing and how can we do it better? And for me, better means making a better impact, a bigger impact, and helping to improve the quality of life and the world that we're in.
I am Ana.
I'm Catalina.
I am Sophia.
And I'm pursuing... I'm sorry. I'm pursuing... Okay.
And I'm pursuing purpose.
I am pursuing purpose.
And I am pursuing purpose.
Perfect.